Hello, guys, and welcome back to another post market analysis of Nifty and Bank Nifty. So, let's straight away start with the Bank Nifty's chart right here. And in this this is a daily chart of Bank Nifty, right? So, in this, we have discussed yesterday that we have seen a double close below this level because this was a previous swing high in the Bank Nifty, and it has seen a double close here, okay, with this and this as a double close under that level. So even though the major trend in the Bank Nifty is towards the upper side, that's because all these lows are still in intact. See, this low is in an intact, this high is broken, this low is an intact. So now all these lows are still in intact. Without breaking any one of these lows, we cannot call this as a downtrend. But on a shorter period, yes, we are towards the downside. We are towards the downside, and this can be taken as a corrective move in an upward trend until we see a break from that level. So, and before talking about all these levels, we have also discussed about these two candles pattern right there, whereas that gave us a candlestick formation called a counter attack pattern. This, which is we have even discussed about this pattern on that particular day. Okay, so this is a counter attack pattern candlestick formation, which is a reversal sign. Okay, this is a reversal sign, and we have seen in that happening here. We even on April 30th, we have discussed as soon as this gave us this pattern, we have identified this, and we had a doubt that this trend may go further continue, and that's what is happening in the market right now. And from here, see, we are treating this as the whole this zone as first a minor support area for the Bank Nifty, and if that breaks, we know the major support towards the downside is definitely this has to act as a major support for the Bank Nifty if it falls all the way towards the downside, or we have seen a sharp momentum exactly from that level. So if we have seen a reversal from there, if you have seen any strong pattern there, there are chances that we may also see momentum rising from that point. So we'll wait and see what's going to happen. But as of today, see, we don't have any alarming sign towards the upper side, so we will assume that for the next few days the moment is going to be towards the downside. Of course, a small correction is pending. Let's see whether that's going to happen or not. But that's how the Bank Nifty chart is looking on a daily time frame. Now let's quickly change our chart to the Nifty, and here on the Nifty things are a little different because there we have seen a breakout from there. Let me draw and show you. So if this was the high in the Bank Nifty, we have seen a breakout from there. Okay, we have seen the breakout from that level, and from there we are seeing the momentum coming towards the downside. But here in the Nifty, it's little different. We have a rear resistance area that is marked right here, and exactly at that area we have seen initial trouble there and a bigger trouble here because these two candles, May 2nd and May 3rd candles, both put together, it gave us a candlestick reversal sign called a bearish engulfing pattern. Okay, so this is a bearish engulfing, and that has we have seen that at an important level, that is at our resistance area. So that's in intact, and we are seeing that going towards the downside. That's taking the momentum towards the downside. But the thing is, see, here you have your initial minus support area right there, and we are almost crossing that area. We'll wait and see if that crosses with a proper confirmation candle. Then the major important support level for the Nifty is going to be this level. This is definitely going to be a major support area for the Nifty. But before that, if we see any major reversal signs, then we have to consider that as well. Okay, and here right now, nothing alarming from today's price action is telling us that it is going to change its momentum towards the upper side, or it has neither given us a breakout below this so that we can expect it towards the downside. We have to wait and watch how tomorrow's price action is going to be, both in Nifty and Bank Nifty. So that's it in the Nifty and Bank Nifty on a daily charts. Let's quickly remove all these drawings and get into the 5 minutes chart of the Bank Nifty first. And see, here you can pretty much say that we had a resistance area there. coming from yesterday's last swing high, fresh swing high, and today's first candle is a red candle. Of course, today first candles cannot be taken into consideration, especially on a 5 minute time frame, because there's huge volatility and a huge rush of filling orders in the first 5 minutes. So that cannot be taken. But after that, if you notice here, you have a bearish engulfing pattern right there from 9:25 and 9:30 candles. That seems to be acting pretty good today. But one cannot, following our method, one cannot get into the trade because that came right at this support area. So one might have not picked a trade there. But if you want to check next opportunity, that's here, because that's the another swing low which got broke with a proper confirmation candle right there at this level. So from here, if you look on the left, again you are at a very that level has got to be some important level, because from there you have seen a sharp momentum towards upper side. So even here, according to our method, we may not got a trade. But if you ask me where was the trade, we'll directly jump to that part of the section, and that's right here. You see, here if I zoom in a bit, you can see that this is proper swing low, and from there prices have gone up and down, and it has created this high. So when it was coming from there towards the downside, you notice the 1240 candle, it's exactly a doji. Let me zoom that a bit, so you can see that see, this is an excellent candlestick formation. That's a doji coming at the support area. Let me draw this perfectly. Yes, so even if it was like this, you can see that it is given as a close above that. But why I'm readjusting this is in order to cover the weak portions of these two. So the last point of the weak portion of these two candles is this, so I've put it there. So now if you notice the this candle, the doji candle at 1240 on Bank Nifty, that's a green candle with a close above this area, which means that your stop loss, when you if you want to pick a trade there towards the upper side, your stop loss got to be below this. Okay, so even if it is there, your reward is this much. In this case, your risk versus reward is two times, and after achieving that, it even tried to go all the way towards the next target, which happened to be that. Look at this. So this got to be the best trade for today. Okay, so one might argue that for what about this momentum, it's okay. Sometimes it's better to stick to our rules. Yes, of course we did miss all this momentum right there, but if according to our rules, only here we have seen a good risk versus reward ratio, so nothing harm there. And after that, again at the same level here, you have seen some positive sign there, but it's barely touching this area. And also your risk got to be a very low, and your reward is somewhere there, so it doesn't really matter. So that's how your Bank Nifty trade could have worked in today's price action, according to our method. Our method is very simple. All we care is for a proper candle pattern. Okay, that's coming at the location with a proper risk versus reward greater than 1. Okay, so this is what we follow. And according to that, you see here again, this is the fresh swing high from the left, and you have seen that first candle has got a failure. But here, these two candles, these two are the a bearish engulfing pattern. So if one might uh, pick a trade right there if they see this as their target, because in this case, you see towards the downside, when your stop loss is right above that, and when your target is right there, you are 1.3 times of your risk versus reward ratio, and you are at the good location. We have got a good candlestick pattern as well. Otherwise, if that's missed for some reason, let's say that one might think that this is their first target, that that might have gone out of the hands. But real another opportunity lied exactly very close. That's there. Here you have seen a breakout, but we haven't seen a proper confirmation candle. But notice what happened right here. After this candle breakout, we have seen a green candle, and again the third candle has touched this area, earlier support area, now acting as resistance. Here we have seen a red candle. From there, again there was a trade towards the downside, and this could have worked excellently. It would have worked fantastic in at least this momentum for in the Nifty. And also here, if you notice, there was a swing low. Here you have seen a green candle, and here you have seen a strong this is an inverted hammer. This is an inverted hammer right there, and this is also a bullish engulfing pattern. So we have two candlesticks patterns happening at this level, that is 1210 and 1310 and 1315 time frame. And from there your first target is very close here, but unfortunately we don't have a good risk versus reward ratio there. So even I cannot say that that was a good trade. But if you notice another opportunity right there, with considering this as a resistance area, here you have seen a marginally good dark cloud cover pattern. These two candles put together, this is more than 50% of bullish engulfing pattern, but these two candles put together, it's called a candlestick pattern called a dark cloud cover. So this is an excellent opportunity, because that could have been your stop loss right there, and your target is this. In this case, your risk versus reward ratio is 2.37 times approximately. So in this case, this is not the trade. In fact, that would have worked fantastic in the Nifty for today. So that's it, guys. That's it in today's video. If you have any doubts, please let us know in the comment section, and please do subscribe to our channel if you haven't done yet. So, because this is the place where we do post market analysis every day. And thank you so much for being throughout the video. And see you in our next post market analysis video. Until then, thank you and happy trading.